Let's not think that it is only Donald Trump who is after Greenland, but US had its eyes on it long before. Nearly 200 years back, when the political union between the kingdoms of Norway and Denmark got dissolved, that's when US first expressed its interest in Greenland. But in 1814, under the Treaty of Kiel, Greenland came under Denmark's control. Then in 1832, US President Andrew Jackson floated the idea of buying it. Again in 1967, US Secretary of State William Seward recommended that Greenland be purchased alongside Alaska, which he had just negotiated with Russia. Now let's understand why during the years closer to World War I and World War II, US sought to purchase Greenland. Before World War I, US wanted Greenland and Danish West Indies because it wanted their shipping lanes and prevent Germany from using them as military bases. So just a few days before the US declared war on Germany, the Danish West Indies were transferred to the US but not Greenland. Then during World War II, the Nazis occupied Denmark and threatened by it, the US quickly established a consulate in the capital of Greenland. Thereafter, in 1941, Denmark agreed to grant US authority to establish military bases in the island. In 1946, when Hitler got defeated, US made a formal offer to Denmark to buy Greenland, but it got rejected. Now, in the Cold War era, Greenland held an essential security interest for the NATO countries against the Soviet Union. And Denmark, a founding member of NATO, had to allow America to store its nuclear weapons at its airbase established in Greenland. Now, with the rising interest of China and Russia in this region, and with the deepening of China-Russia ties, it has again sparked America's military interests. But all of this does not justify the US actions and the violation of the sovereignty of a democratic country.